What's up, guys? It is I, the mighty Greenchili here, and today we're doing a World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth video, and that is looking at the new ally races which are added to the alpha. These ones are guaranteed to be added to the release date of the Battle for Azeroth, so be hyped because these are going to be a little easier than your average high mountain, crack, attic, emo, and light bulb of a bitch. So that's why I'm here to show you guys some customization options for both male and female, because you might be, I don't want to play a female, I want to play a male. Well, guess what? Fuck you. So, let's get started, shall we? Now, look at the skin options. You got very pale and overly black. Isn't that ridiculous? Indeed. I mean, look how pale this is. You look like Casper the Ghost. It's ridiculous. Just Casper with red glowing eyes and triggered to the point of extinction. It's ridiculous. And look at this face options. My goodness, more wrinkles. Now, let's see the hairstyle options. Which you look right here, you got the ponytail with no hair. You got the mohawk to be a wannabe orc. And then you got this hairstyle that's bold with little like floppy pop stick. Can't think of it. Then you got these beads or whatever call them. Kind of looks like a samurai little thing, I don't know. That's a little black hair, you know, because you need hair. And you got the emo hair because the Foidos are definitely not the most overrated damn thing in the damn planet. You got the bold hairstyle with the little reed things, full hairstyle like the regular dwarves, and then you got the freaking little beads all over his face. My golly, if the hair color wasn't what? Never mind, it just got dirty. Well, anyways, look at these hair colors. You got black, you got gray, you got this, where this color is, it's probably boring yellow. You got this brown. It looks pretty good. I heard the beard styles are even better. Where's the beard styles? See? Look at that. The beards are for reals, maybe. And look, it's bold. Bold! Like Ashburn bold. And you got yourself some freaking, like, nice coat of beards. Look at big beard, tiny-ish, weird beard. You got even the sad beard. You got the Santa Claus on acid beard. You have freaking weird beard. You got happy beard. And you just got that joke I just mentioned earlier, which that's over your head. Now let's see the options here. You got the earrings, you got the nose, you got another ear on the side, not here instead. You got the ring on the freaking eyebrow, and then you got one that's like on the nose, which is like kind of hard to see until you like look closely. And then you got the tattoo options. You got this tattoo. You got this big black tattoo. Would look better if you put a helmet on. It looks fucking weird. You got this tattoo, which looks okay. This one, which is barely noticeable unless you're, again, not wearing a helmet or even wear a helmet, I don't know. You got this one, which is like a big, you know, ninja band. Now, the problem with this I have with this one is that it kind of makes the whole Wallhammer not playable thing, no doubt. Especially when they could be shamans, for crying out loud. Kind of sad, but maybe in the future they might add, you know, tattoo options for the regular dwarves. Hopefully, because, you know, they're too similar. Other than that, I have no clue. Now, for dwarf females, let's look at the customization options. Same thing, different skins. You got different face types, which is kind of a little bit hard noticed. Let's make it a little brighter so it makes it a little easier. Yep. Pretty good options. You got this hairstyle, which, in my opinion, looks pretty good. This one is kind of like an emo elf for some reason. This one is kind of like that one hairstyle from the Dwarf, but a little bit more crazier. At least on the face. Pineapple. It's a pineapple hairstyle. Nightborn has it, and now Dwarf. What the fudge? And you got this hairstyle. which I can tell you it has a little crow on the side and most of the braid on the side. Who knew? And you can just go bold. Why not? And you got this hairstyle, which I know a lot of people are going to use this a lot. Plus, it has little skulls in there, so that's cute. You got this side sweep, which looks pretty nice. And then you got these little braids on the front, but it's like more back hair, which is pretty cool. Now let's look at hair color options, which is kind of the same as the male. So, that much hair colors. Accessories, which let's get a hairstyle that, or matter of fact, I have no better choice. No hair. Genius. Get 2 earrings on the sides. Yeah, one on the right side, one left. You got the nose thing, which is good for you. You got 2 rings on both ears, one being more than the other, and a nose ring. Yep. Those are the options for both dwarfs. Now let's look at the orcs. I know people fucking want to play an orc. Well, before we do the skins, for roleplay reasons, let's look at the face options. Which, look at them, grumpy orcs. One thing I find funny, none of them have like a blue eye color or something, which is kind of odd because if you look at the regular orcs, you would think they have that. Have like different eye colors, like blue, stuff like that. Heck, even the female has different eye colors, like this blue too. And then for some reason, even the female doesn't have that either, which is pretty interesting. Oh well. And now let's look at the hairstyle options. You got this hairstyle right here, which looks pretty interesting. A little more hair, a little ponytail in the back. You got Grommosh wannabe hairstyle. You got yourself this cool hairstyle, which I might definitely use my orc. You got this crow on top, but mostly ponytails here. Pigtails, I guess, beard-wise. And you got this little back hair. Why not? You got this mohawk with a big ponytail. You got this big mohawk like the female orc. So yeah, you can have a little matching hairstyle for your couple. And then you got this little crow hair, which looks kind of weird. But again, your choices are unlimited. So I don't know. Oh. Let's check the hair colors. You got this gray, you got this slightly gray yellow, you got this blackish gray, I guess, brown, really white. If you want to pretend to be an old orc, choose this. And then you got straight up brown. Now let's look at the facial options. You got this one, which has a dingling beard. You got a bigger beard dick, a slightly big beard, kind of like the one from a regular orc, but a little more like detail on the beads. You got this one here, there's a bigger dick, one with a bigger long beard, kind of like similar to this hairstyle, but it's like different. This one is kind of like a big dingling dicks, and it's kind of similar to the freaking like one we have already, but it's like 2 of them, and it has little bones on them. Why not? And you got this one, which is kind of cool looking, I admit. And now I'll just combine it with like, let me see which one hairstyle. Like this hairstyle and this hair color. It looks pretty good. Now to the postures. You got stand-up orc and you got the big hunch orc. Of course, when Battle for Azeroth is out, I'm still gonna be the hunch orc, because why not? And you might be thinking, you're like, Greenchili, why would you want to be an upright orc? I mean, do you want to be a proud orc? Don't be a peon. And that's where I'm like, dude, are you an idiot? Because, funny enough, peons in Warcraft 3 are freaking upright orcs, and they lost it in the same time as the other orc grunts. So it's like, are you suggesting you don't want to be a peon, yet you chose the peon upright crap? Again, it makes no fucking sense. So, haunch is cool. You don't like it because it just doesn't feel comfortable to you as an orc. But calling it peon is insulting. So don't say that. Now let's look at the female orc. Let's see the face options, which we've seen earlier. Not much. It's kind of hard to tell since the eyes are not that changed. So is the male. You got different hairstyles. You got this cringy hairstyle, which I hate so much. Like, ugh, I fucking hate it. And you got this hairstyle, which just has a nice little ponytail and a little bit an extra bit of hair, which is fine because, to be honest, the female orc doesn't really have that much full hair. Let's be honest. You got this hairstyle, which looks pretty cute. Has nice little long hair with a ponytail and another ponytail right here. Little rope there. You got this mohawk with the big ponytail, which is kind of like the male orc, which I showed earlier. Just like this one, but on a female orc. But it's like going forward. Who knew? You have more breeds on the sides and more hair in the back with a little ponytail in there. Pretty cool. And you got this hairstyle. It has more breeds and a ponytail. And a little bit of one hair on the sides. Which is pretty cool. And it's like mostly breed, but in the back it's like one long hair. So again, the female orcs seem to have a lot. Oh, it has a crow. Oh, it's kind of like the male orc. Let's check it out. Huh. That's cool. Now let's look at the hair colors. Well, oops. I need to stop doing that. Alright. Let's see. What's a good full long? Okay. There we go. Yeah, let's check out the hair colors. Look at that. It's kind of like the male orc, but it's like, it looks just as good. Yup. And then you got the accessories. Well, let's first go bold, if we can. No? What the fudge? Anyways. Let's go the accessories. You got 2 earrings. Which are both horde symbol looking earrings. And a slightly, kind of like a weird pierced looking earring. It kind of looks weird, in my opinion. You got 2 bone fragments. You got a big nose ring. And you got a big necklace. Which is cool if you want to go for that tribal-ish look. The one thing I find funny, even though people complain about the whole upright or orc thing, I'm surprised no one complained about the fucking piercing options for male orcs. Like, I've seen many fan art and original art of orcs having nose rings and shit. And yet, orcs don't even have that, even Makar orcs. Which is very weird. In my opinion, of course. Now, let's get to the clans. Which is why I set the skins for last. Because each skin is like a different clan. You got the Black Buck Orc. You got the freaking Shadow Moon Orc, Dabbled in the Void. You got the Laughing Skull. Kind of Laughing Skull, but most likely the Shatterhand clan. You got the, supposedly, the Frost Wolf in War Song, kinda. Yeah, the regular orc skin which we were used to is in the game. Oddly enough, we can't play that. But we can play the War Song non-tattoo look. And they got the 2 tattoo option, which is purely War Song. And they got the Laughing Skull option right here. So again, pretty good clan options you want to choose. Now, as you're wondering, the Dark Iron Dwarves can be Warriors, Paladins, Hunter, Rogue, Priest, Shaman, Mage, Warlock, and the Monk. The Shaman has a cool looking totem, which kind of like an anvil, which kind of, again, kills the whole Wallhammer idea. And then you got the Hunter, which has the dog thing, and yeah, it's using the wolf skeleton, but I mean, people seem to find it positive, so it's like, whatever. The Dreadnought Orc has its regular Shadow Moon looking wolves, which is fine, because it's not really a big deal. But if you want to fit the whole, let's say you want to play a War Song character, right? Like, then you could do is just play a Hunter, because the armor, the War Song armor at the moment, is male. So technically, it's a pretty good role-playing, pretend to be like Grommash, but a Hunter version. Or you could play a Survival Hunter, because you could transmog into a 2-handed axe. So you could pretend to be Grommash or whatever. Plus, it's like, it doesn't really matter because we're going to have the Heritage armor, so bring your Tusk of Manaroth and just pretend to be a Garrosh or Grommash wannabe. Whatever, I don't give a poop. So yeah, if you're wondering what my orc will look like, this is what he look like, which, actually, matter of fact, I already made him. Which looks like this. Although I get more white hair, because apparently it's confirmed that Grommash, at least it has a new model, mostly just a kind of updated texture, and he has white hair. So apparently we're going to the future, which is the present day, comparison to our world, because Draenor back in Wars of Draenor was technically back in the past. So that means that we are going back in time. Did I say back in time? No. So we went back in time, defeat the complete, annihilation against the Iron Horde, and now years later, now they're all old, and new orcs come in, and those new orcs, one of them is our playable character. So again, it's pretty cool, and this is going to be my war song character. I mean, I'm debating whether I should give him like full white hair or whatever. Whatever. I don't care. But yeah, this is going to be my orc. Of course, I'm not going to use this strong arm, I'm going to use the axe, and I'll show you a picture of him real quick to what he looks like in game. Get a good idea of what my axe is going to look like. So yeah, you guys excited for Battle for Azeroth? Because I certainly am. So yeah, you can transmog to your sword. I can't transmog to the Fury Warrior sword. Now you might be wondering also, is like, this is my ally race, but this is also kind of like a little poking, the facts. For some reason the game crashed. I have no clue why it did that. I was gonna save for the class weapons, but I might do a video later. But for all those who are wondering about the art and weapon appearance for their spec, warriors are fine. Paladins, mainly retribution and protection, are fine. Survival, marksman, and beastmaster are fine. Rogues are fine. The priests are fine. Yeah, you might think shadow priests are not fine, but I actually found a intellect dagger, so we're fine. You got the shaman, which only the elemental shaman is definitely fucked because his fist weapon's gone. And then you got the mage, which is definitely fine. I mean, yeah, there is intellect swords in case you're like a fucking double door. And then you got the warlock, which they're both fine because intellect dagger and staffs. The monk is still fine too. So yeah. Oh, and druid? Yeah, I mean, the feral and guardian is not fine. That's a fact. Other than that, the rest are fine. Ha! So, yeah, they cannot be Death Knights, in case you're curious. Yep, Dark Iron Dwarves are Dark Iron Dwarves. Who knew? Now, one thing I want before I finish the video is like give you like different clan, a class that suits a clan or whatever. Obviously, if you're like a Blackrock Orc, for example, let's say look at the Blackrock Orc, you could definitely roleplay being a warrior, a shaman, fire mage. I'm using fire because the molten mountain and stuff. And then if you're like a, oops, what did I do? I'll get rid of that stupid posture. Anyways, you got the shaman orc, which you can play a shadow priest, which kind of suits the whole shadow priest feelsies. And then when you play like Laughing Skull, then you can play a monk, which you might be wondering like how or why, because if you did actually play Wars of Draenor, you would know one of your followers is a Laughing Skull clan member, is naturally a monk. You didn't learn from actual monks, Pandaren wise. So it's actually pretty cool how that we were gonna get monk. We're one of the few that Makar orcs are one of the few races besides Frykles be able to be monks. That's pretty cool. Now, another one is like the Shadowhand clan, which can be rogues, no doubt about it. And then if you're like a Makar orc, being like, Frostwolf or Warsong or whatever, heck, even Thunderlord clan, which I forgot to mention. You can play warrior, hunter, shaman, and maybe mage if you want to pretend to be a gladiator, maybe temporarily. And then if you were like Warsong, obviously you'd be a hunter and warrior, and then shaman, your choice. And for the Bleeding Hollow clan, you can play as a warrior, a shaman, and I guess rogue if you want to, and monk will be interesting too if you want to go for that little sort of like a savage, brutal fist fighter. Whatever, it's just my opinion. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Until next time, guys. Peace out.